Hello people, it's me, NomadicZ. In today's video I've got a lot of locations to show off across all 3 of the official maps. Whether you're solo, in a group, living a quiet life away, or looking for lots of PvP, I've got a base for everyone watching. Before getting to the video, I'd like to say thanks so much for the love we've been getting on the videos recently, and after Christmas I do have some much more bigger projects planned, but without further ado, let's get straight into this video. Starting off strong, I have this barn just north of Gorka. This location is not only discreet, but it's quick and easy to get to from the coast, and it's not too far from military areas such as Starry and Northwest Airfield. There's even a small outpost just down the road. Gorka can be a hotspot, but you don't see many players running around this little secret area. Sticking close to the Gorka area again is the radio station. You can make a solid base here if you manage it well with a small group, but just note you will need to place down quite a few walls. And if you're looking to spice up your gameplay, you can bring a car battery home and maybe even start your own radio show. This location, not being too far from the last one, pretty much has the same benefits, but being pretty much in the dead centre of the map, you're never too far away from anything. Now we're on Sakhal and we've got a small barn west of the geothermal plant. This is one of the smaller barns, so you'll only need to cover 3 entrances, but for smaller, even larger groups, these buildings are great. There's lots of room, and the area being so close to military zones like the plant, and this can make it worthwhile. But if you're looking to farm the briefcase for the bunker, then this next base is for you. I have covered this in a separate video, so I won't get into it too much, but this industrial is a perfect location for a group. It's really easy to fortify and it's probably my favourite location on Sakhal. Next up is this beautiful and discreet abandoned cabin at the very bottom of Livonia. If you're looking for a lush getaway with a large lake, for fishing and plenty of wildlife nearby, this is a spot for you. There isn't much room here even for a solo, and being so close to the Dambog bunker has its pros and cons. Curious players may wander around this area, so stay cautious. For the solos watching who want to stay up north, this is a spot for you. Just west of Brasno Castle is this sneaky cabin right on the edge of the map, and it even has a car spawn outside, which I wasn't lucky enough to get on video. Apart from that, there is no reason for anybody else to wander up here. Back on Chernarus, and for the more confident players and larger groups, is the church. In this video specifically, it's the Lopatino Church. This area will be quite contested with its high traffic northwestern area, close to the airfield and Tizzy, but if you pull it off and defend it well, it may be perfect. Again, for the more confident groups are these Soviet style apartments. These are located just north of below our airfield, so being this close to the coast, your base will pick up some attention, especially if you're building on the roof, but maybe that's what you're looking for. Very similar to the last one is these apartments on Sakhal, located at Nagovo. If you're stealthy enough, you may be able to base here even as a solo, but be careful. It's being so close to the airfield, you may have visitors or even neighbours. Southeast of Nadbo in Livonia is this large industrial warehouse. This building is amazing for a large group with almost infinite space for storage and only 2 doors to block off. Not only that, but this specific area is filled with loads of buildings which you can loot, and also a whopping 2 truck spawns. This does mean that there's a good chance other players will come looking, but as I say, no base in DayZ is ever 100% safe, which is really clear with these very exposed windows. Or if you're looking for something smaller, this building just across the road may do the trick. It does have 3 entrances to cover, but it will still leave more than enough room for storage and vehicles. These buildings can be found in multiple places in Livonia, and are a little less obvious. Another amazing location, this time on Sakhal, is the same Livonia warehouse, but this location is extremely unique across all maps. Not only does it have multiple other buildings close to it, but all of them are protected by a large compound, and with just a few walls you can block off the whole thing. In my opinion, this is the #1 location for a large group. Now here's a small solo base. This spot I believe is hidden in plain sight. From my experience in game and also looking through heat maps, you may never be spotted here if you're lucky enough. It's right on the Krasno airfield, which does seem risky, but not many people cross this airfield, and the ones who do don't see the point in checking out this small building. Not too far is Krasno Castle, another for a small group or even a daring solo. There's a lot of potential for castle bases. You can make a compound outside or a stealthy base inside. It really just depends on how many players live inside this base. Being so close to the coast is great for a quick journey, and also the airfield with its medical tents. You can save up the NBC gear and hit the Riffy ship. Here we have a large barn in Nadbo, and this is great for large groups as this area can be quite hot as well, being as it is a large built up area so far down south, but it's not too much of a journey from the bunker and you'll have plenty of constant action. As well as this, there's more than enough room for any of your storage. The quieter option for solo players is this shed in this town, which I'm not even going to try pronounce. but it's just east from Nadbo, so not too much of a mission from the bunker, and also has a small military base of its own just southeast in the woods. These little sheds are great for solos because you can place multiple layers of walls and you can even keep a vehicle inside. Again, for the solo players who want to get away, this base on Sakhal is perfect, but you'll need a boat to get to it as it's on its own small island. You'll need a fish mainly for your food, and a filter and bottle would be ideal, but this is a nice cozy getaway for any type of player. Here's another great industrial location I found, and depending on how you build, this can be suitable for mainly large groups, but even solos who build discreetly in the back room. There's lots of space and only one entrance, but you'll need to cover it with 2 walls. If you're a solo or a small group who wants a cheap getaway with quick access to the gas zone for looting, this is the spot for you. There's even a car spawn outside. This house is just past the north tree line of Lacau, so it's easy to get out from spawn. And finally is the small log cabin south of Tricresta. I've made a separate video covering just how great the spot is, but in short, it's got military train wrecks nearby, it's in the middle of nowhere, and there's absolutely no reason for anyone to pass by except for the car spawn. Thank you so much everyone for watching. After Christmas I have some much bigger videos planned and I'm excited to show you them, but for now, it's goodbye.